What's up, guys? In the works, and I'm finally able to bring you guys some Planetside 2 footage. They've lifted the non-disclosure agreement, and we can now post stuff about it. And I didn't really have a lot of footage stockpiled at the time because I didn't know when they were actually going to release this NDA, so I hadn't really been recording a whole lot of stuff. I do have a few things here that I stockpiled, like a couple fails. That one right there was in particular. That was me discovering how to revive someone for the very first time. And I've mostly been playing with the medic. I have played a little bit with the light assault kit. But there's several things that I've noticed right off the bat about this game. So this is going to be a very quick video, because I want to do a more in-depth video when I get more familiar with the game, when I learn some more advanced stuff about it. Because honestly, there is a steep learning curve in this game. And the first game that they try to really compare this to is Battlefield. But to me, this game feels like if you took Battlefield, you slapped out all the modern day soldiers, and you inserted Blacklight Retribution folklore, you would get this game. The gunplay feels a lot like Blacklight Retribution, if not exactly the same as. So if you're a fan of that game, and you've played with the guns in that, it's going to be feeling very similar, at least in my eyes. I feel like the reload animations, a lot of the key elements feel a lot like Blacklight, and that's a good thing, because Blacklight is a very solid title. But this game revolved heavily around vehicles, as I'm sure a lot of you know. So the expanses in this game are very vast, and I think that's why they call them expanses. But some of the things I've learned that I can teach you not to do is don't throw grenades in the direction of your teammates, because oftentimes you will kill them, and that was my mistake right there. But there's a lot of growing pains in this game. You really can't sit down and just expect to be a boss at it, because it plays like so much different than any game you're ever really going to experience. That's one of the cool things about it. It really gives you a lot of variety, to be honest. I mean, a lot of people who consider themselves just experts at Battlefield 3, 600 hours played, usually look at somebody with that amount of time played as a really good Battlefield 3 player. Whereas with this game, I mean, I feel like it would take thousands of hours to learn everything there is to know about this game. There's just so many classes, so many things that you can unlock, so many attachments you could add, that it's just endless. There's just so much potential in this game, and it does feel a lot like Battlefield 3. I mean, a lot of the things you have to do are capture certain points, hold them off. The vehicles, they feel a lot like the Battlefield vehicles. They are a little bit more tricky to control, at least in my experiences, and I can't actually revive this guy. This is one of the fails I left in. This is when I was learning the ropes of the game, to say the least. But I've had it for about 2 to 3 weeks now, and I've played around with several different kits. I've honestly, a lot of the guns feel very balanced, and that's one of the things that I noticed right off the bat, is each gun tends to kind of play towards a particular situation. And since this game does revolve around long distances, you really have to be careful about who you engage, how you go about those engagements and whatnot. And I kind of like that about it. It really kind of gives you a incentive to use insert blank weapon. Like the sniper rifles, they obviously are for long range targets. But you see this thing sitting next to me here. That is the big old Leviathan, I believe it's called. It is a ship that they transport people in. So if you take those down, you can usually get a lot of kills. But vehicle play is very important in this game. You're not going to get anywhere fast without vehicles. So that's one of the things I can say about it. But overall, I'm really psyched for this game. I'm really excited to be able to play it and bring you guys content for it, because it's actually a lot of fun. I think a lot of you Battlefield fans out there will find something to love in this game. It's a very different game, though. It's a very different breed of animals. So if you like shooters, if you like futuristic type scenarios, you will really enjoy this game. So let me know what you guys think. If you've had a chance to play the beta, do you think that it's a lot of fun, or do you think it's a big old pile of poo? So let me know, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.